Another day in the barn and another project. Got the Lexus gs400 in the barn now. I finally got a bunch of fluids changed in it, getting ready to start dailing it again. And I'll definitely want to change a couple of things. I've got a lip right here, fresh out of the box, so obviously I need to put the heat gun to it to get her all straightened out, but that should look pretty sweet on the front of that thing. And this one came with all the hardware too, so that's really nice. Not just some, you know, sheet metal screws and all that other stuff, some self-tappers. And then waiting so that way I can get some tires in for my gs400 wheels. And I can't wait to put these on. These need to be cleaned up a little bit, but those on the 400 look freaking sweet. A little bit wider than the stock 400 wheels. Obviously those are 18s and these are 16s, so definitely a lot more wheel. And I think it'll look pretty damn sick. I did have them on the front at one point in time with these tires right here, but these tires are actually a lot smaller than what need to be on that Lexus. So these ones we're just gonna have as some spares. But for right now, then we're gonna break out the heat gun and we're gonna warm this thing up and get it stretched out a little bit. Get those warps out of there. All right, when these come out of the boxes, depending on your packaging, if the box is kind of small, it'll give you these waves of them putting it in the box and then the shipping and whatnot. So luckily they're just kind of a PVC type of plastic, so they'll bend back really easily if you put a little bit of heat and then some weight and then let it cool with that weight on top of it. You can use boards, blocks, anything that's got a little bit of weight to it, and of course heat gun. So I'm gonna definitely just heat up these key areas a little bit on the ends right there. Spare all the boring details. I'm just gonna probably cut to the end when it's all finished. All right, heated up all the waves and I put weight on it, and thankfully the cement's kind of cool, so if you let them sit there with the weight on there and let it cool completely down, it'll be nice and straight, or at least straight enough to put on the car. And then while letting them dry, got it up in the air, I'm gonna start fastening it underneath. I'm not quite sure if these jacks will actually be in the way because the lip kind of goes under a little bit. We'll get to that point when we get to that point, but for now, let it dry and then put her on. All right, got it just kind of secured on the end with just 2 screws. So that way I can kind of get it up and get it mocked, because I don't know if this is going to need 3M tape to hold that on that edge. But before I do that, I'm going to get all the bracketry and hardware installed, mocked up, and kind of see where it all sits and then go from there. If need be, I got 3M double-sided tape, so we'll use it. But I kind of want to see where everything kind of sits and where it's all going to go, especially in relationship with the splash shield that is definitely still connected to this car. So yeah, I'm going to definitely look underneath of it and see where it's supposed to be attached before I go and installing it for good. All right, got this first set of brackets on there. There is a tiny bit of gap in there. I don't think I'm going to worry about it right now because I don't have it quite tightened up. But the brackets are in there kind of loosely, so I'm going to tighten these up. I still got the end brackets to put in, or the mid brackets I should say. So once those get put in there, it should I don't know, should hold a little bit better, because that goes right here in the corners to kind of snug those up. So I mean, if it doesn't quite stick, I've got a bunch of 3M that I'm going to use, so we'll see. We shall see. All right, I got every bracket in, every screw in, and the fit and finish is not too bad. There are some gaps to be left to be desired, but I don't think I'm going to worry about them. They're very minimal. Other than that, this lip looks pretty good. Now I've got everything kind of hand tight, so I'm going to go through and tweak all the screws, all the bolts, and kind of go and see exactly how it's supposed to be sitting and see how everything goes. But I'm going to tighten them all and then set it on the ground, and then we'll see what she looks like. All right, got her off the jack stands. They got her down on the ground. It's a little dark in here, but honestly, I like it. The fit and finish isn't too bad for being, you know, a sub, you know, $80 lip. It'll definitely help with that front gap that was there on the ground. And a lot of people have these kind of painted and paint matched, but honestly, I think it'll look good being black. It'll kind of match the black grill, the dark wheels for now until I put the 430 wheels on. And then, of course, the black wrapped roof, which is pretty dirty right now. But honestly, not too bad. Now, to get the tires, get the fitment a little bit better fit with the new wheels, and then onto some more mods. Probably get started on the Super here soon, but we'll see how that goes. I might try to include it in this video since this video is going to be kind of small, but if not, I'll just post it anyway. But yeah, follow me for more stuff. See ya.